The quest for the Iron Throne gets bloodier, and many weapons of war are deployed by the opposing houses, the Targaryens and the Balerions. The advantages and strengths of each house over the other are basically the dragons they ride. Vhagar, Arrax, Taraxis, Meleys, Vermithor, and Syrax are just a shadow of the beasts in Westeros. Honestly, there is no better way to describe the war than the Dance of Dragons. There will be a lot of clashes, fights, and riots. This is where you'd see the rise and fierce prowess of the dragons in the Westeros universe. Welcome to Buzz Bites. House of the Dragon Season 1 gave us lots of spectacular scenes and plots that kept us lingering for more. Most of the spectacular scenes showed us the beasts of significant possessions and war weapons, the dragons. And oh, their interesting names sound like funfair themes. In this video, I want to tell you about the dragons that will surface in Season 2 and beyond. For all the juicy and thrilling updates you need to know about House of the Dragons and the Game of Thrones, please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Although he appeared a lot in Season 1, Vermithor is expected to appear a few times this season. He was first ridden by King Jaehaerys. However, since his death, no one has ever been able to ride him. Though he is not the most enormous dragon, he is one of the oldest and can be very intimidating. He usually lies under the Dragonstone. We see Daemon looking for the beast, but he breathes fire that burns the cave ceiling. Another dragon you should expect is Dreamfire. There is a puzzle surrounding Dreamfire as to whether her eggs are those that hatched in Game of Thrones. As you know, Daemon stole her eggs, and that is what is given to Daenerys' Game of Thrones. Though older, more of her will be seen in this season. Her most endearing appearance is seen in her relationship with Princess Helaena. The ever-satisfied princess, as I like to call her, occasionally rides her between Dragonstone and the King's Landing. Here comes the very colorful beast, yellowish-orange as the sun, the Sunfire. Because Aegon II is her rider, she frequently appears in the season. She is one of the young dragons in Westeros, but her aggressive nature makes her greatly feared. She would be one of the most significant advantages to the Targaryens during the war. Unfortunately, Sunfire will not be able to fly again after a particular fight with Meleys, Rhaenys dragon. As an ally to the Targaryens, you would see Tessarion, the blue-headed dragon. She is smaller compared to Vermithor and Seasmoke. Her intriguing and spectacular sight, ridden by Prince Daeron, and the blue flames she breathes should light up your screens. Up next is Moondancer. She is a pale green dragon with white horns. Her minor nature makes her very quick-witted against the contender. Her rider, Princess Baela, daughter of Daemon, will appear later in the season. This is in the latter part of the war, but Moondancer will fight Aegon and his Sunfire. Taraxis is a medium-sized black dragon who would not appear much in the war, but during the riot, the people in the King's Landing went after him, and of course, he burnt them up. According to the book, Taraxis really bonded with Rhaenyra's little son, Joffrey. According to Martins, there are other dragons, about 3 of them, that could not be tamed by the Targaryens because they were very frightful and they had no riders. They are known as wild dragons. The Cannibal, the vicious black dragon with green eyes, is one. He is considered one of Westeros' very oldest dragons, maybe by centuries. Although he does not fly much, he eats other dragons, but very little will be seen of him in the season much later. There is also the Sheep Stealer, who earned this name because he ate sheep while in Driftmark. You'd also get to see Grey Ghost, who is white in nature. He is known for living in isolation. Sources make mention of a 4th dragon, Silverwing, but very little is said of him. It is believed that they finally wanted to reunite with their families elsewhere. Some did not want to dwell among humans again, so they flew away after the war. The dragons add so much drama to the screens in the season. Do you think anyone would attempt taming any one of the wild dragons? Which of these dragons are you looking forward to? Remember to like and share as you comment.